Okay, it is Sunday. And oh my god, they came out with the card game for Kickstarter? I don't know, check that out if you want. But that's not why we're here. We're here for the new weekly. Because now, with daylight savings, it happens an hour earlier, so I don't have to lose as much sleep. So, there's 4 squad stuff here that I think will be pretty strong. Mainly starting off of Owl, and then you pair that with Sea Anemone is just gonna be really strong. Toss in a Mantis, you know, toss in a 4th any kind of unit that's good. Island Cow, something, whatever. There is trumpet stuff going on as well. Trumpets are a thing. Mana, not really, but okay. There's also spawn / snipe / stuff with like Muskox, Minotaur, Snake, you fairy dust to jump in front of all these fun folks. Put in, you know, some spawnings, whale, rooster in front of these things, whatever. Maybe thrush is related in there somehow, blah, blah, blah. You could do some stuff, harpy, eagle, whatever. Then there's also a, like, anti-perk snipe maybe thing going on. Like, Garanuk Yeti Crab is kind of cool. Maybe throw in an albatross, maybe throw in a nurse shark if you can somehow to do more snipes. Maybe something there. I don't know. Something like that, maybe. And then I kind of didn't remember that. I don't know when Catfish got this change, but it can give health. So I guess if you did that plus Highland Cow to get a lot of health fast, that's something. But I kind of just think these 3, honestly, these 4, Shrimp, Owl, Sea Anemone, Orchid Mantis, just seems like it's gonna be really good. There's not that many other cell pets. It might even just be 2. The two in tier 1 of these 2. No, and there's Flytrap, but there's not that many others to go with the, you know what? What is happening?
Donkey Kong
2. Oh, thanks for that. Super Donkey Kong 2, of course. Tasty tugboats. Thomas, anyone? No, Thomas isn't a tugboat. He's a tank engine. But there's a tugboat in that show. I don't know what its name is. Did we win? We won. It's a good strategy right there. Thanks for that. Thank you for that. That's nice of you. I guess I do want this in the, well, this only, yeah, because you kind of want the one from the dog that spawns and yada yada, sure. Then we get a free level next turn. I like this start. Arguably, probably should have put the mice together and then 3 groundhog for triple trumpet would have been smarter, but I was excited. Almost as excited as everyone during Halloween getting all of their candy and everything else. We win these, we draw these. Well, I still got coming out with 1 win, so that's a win in my book. But, you know, whatever. For me, for Halloween, first of all, level. Then 2 trumpets to increase the sell value of the 2 backmost. I'm kind of down to do that. That might be kind of crazy. I'm kind of down to do that. I'm kind of down to do that. I'm also willing to throw this in there for a moment. I'll put that back there to sell that eventually too. That's of interest to me. That is of interest to me. I know that, like, I probably would rather get a benefit from getting the spawn, but both. Oh, it's the 2 immediately behind it, not 2 in the backpack. My bad, I misread it. My bad. For me, for Halloween, that is cool to get permanently. Oh no, it did increase this. Okay, the animation, I guess, looked weird to me. Alright. I guess it's weird. I guess, let me do this first, then let me roll. Because I'm debating on, like, you know what? I almost should have just gotten to Cherry to sell that, but stock 1 tier food good, blah blah blah. Before battle, did 1 damage to the second most pet ahead, double against enemies. Give the pet 2 block damage. I'm basically debating on selling this or keeping it there to get buffed up. So it's a little weird because yeah, a cherry would actually be really good. I wish I froze that because then you could even get rid of this, put something else in the back. Okay, well, I definitely want to do that next turn. Start of turn, transform nearest friend ahead. Do I sell this? I think I will. And I will do this. And then I will sell this. And then I will roll, and then I will... Oh, I was gonna buy anything here, but I guess I'll just buy this. And then sell it so we have 4 slots. This is... I'm looking kind of... Am I crazy? Am I making moves right now? Am I making moves right now? I might be. I still would get a cherry, but... Sadly, Halloween in Poland died down since the pandemic. Nowadays, not many kids walk around begging for candy. If I'm honest with you, I wouldn't have even... I didn't know if I would really even know what would have been going on in Poland if they had done Halloween at all. I know it's a very Americanized holiday. I know that much. I mean, it's just a good unit. We do kind of need a cherry for this to work, but I also don't need to keep this, is the other thing. I don't actually need to keep it. Like, it's nice, kind of, but if I'm 4-squatting anyway, it's not that big of a deal. Nice to get a little bit of a something or other, but this is going to be decent. I would certainly rather have a 5-5 than this, I would think. The question is... No. We roll for an owl here. Right? I could try to go level of this, or I could just sell this and do this to get sell thing. All right, let's stick to the shrimp plan then. Let's stick to the shrimp plan. It is doing some good. We would have had the level. Is this the order I want? Yeah, this is the order I want. It's a pretty solid attack stats. Well, that's a big dog. The only problem with this is that we don't get a lot. We don't have a lot of... Wow, okay. Health on a camel is nice. That's all that's mainly what I'm thinking about here. Ooh. Okay, that's better. Sell. Freeze. Owl comes in. And we sell the camel because it didn't get buffs anyway. Or we sell the Minotaur because we want this to have health. That's a tough call, actually. Is it stupid? They're both tier... No, that's a tier 4. That is a tier 4 unit. Would I rather have a camel? Or would I just not even rather have this guy? You wore a pirate costume last year at a party? Nice. I did not do any parties. I was streaming. Actually for most of that time. I guess I'm gonna buff you. And yeah, we're going with the owl strats. Pretty big shrimp. Okay. We're gonna kill their... Yep, killing the camel on one hit is pretty big. That's a pretty big bonus. Sell that. Get a buff. Don't mind if I do. Do that. This is not the worst, but we are mostly trying to keep things around here. Yes. Well, that's just what we want, isn't it? It does mean Maybe we should have kept this turn, or we could just get rid of the Minotaur. Oh, but this is gonna go first anyway if I get rid of the Minotaur, right? It's gonna summon a 3/1. Maybe this turn we keep the team full, but then we lose the mouse. It's only level 1. I don't know. I don't know what to think, honestly. Well, let me try this. I don't know. Maybe it's stupid. Halloween's your favorite holiday? Well, fall is definitely my favorite season. Okay. Okay. That worked. Fall is definitely my favorite season. For sure. I think it's time to sell one of these two. I mean, it's weird because this is only a 313, so it's not actually that good. 2 + 2 for free is nice. Maybe we would switch something with a Highland Cow, and because we're getting, in theory, shrimp stats. That's something to consider. We're at 4 health. I think I'm gonna do this. Then roll. Banana does not really do anything for me. No, it does not. There's not that many buy-sell pets, but I can roll once at least. Yeah, and then I'm just gonna do this, do this, do this, do this. Just get some more health. Nothing of too high of interest. Oh yeah, my Halloween thing I was going to mention though was, oh, that worked out nicely. The spawn actually did something. Was that on Sunday or Saturday morning, pretty early Saturday morning, I will take that. I was outside as I am, and you know, it was the morning after Halloween, right? So what I saw, I guess I'm just buying and selling for another trigger. No, that's already full and done, so we just roll. Okay, I mean, I guess that does an ability, and we'll take that. Sure. Was, I saw, you know those, what are they called? Whoppers? It's like the malt chocolate ball things. I saw some of those. Ooh, 1 health living there is pretty unlucky. You know, there's like those, it's kind of like a tan package, and but it's like small, and there'll be like 3 little balls in them. That's like the classic Halloween size one. That was around, and I saw one of them on the ground sealed, but I didn't care enough to try to actually. Oh, I lost. Why'd I do that? Well, I guess it's just for. Oh, I guess it's a thing. It's cheaper. I don't know if that really matters, but it is slightly cheaper, I suppose. And I didn't bother to pick it up because I'm like, I don't really care about it. But a little later on, when I was, you know, like 30, 40 minutes later on a different street or whatever, that's a big dog. That's a big dog you have there. I saw a Twizzler package, like one of those small small ones that people do on Halloween and such. Kid-size one. And that was interesting enough for me to go for and pick up to see if it was sealed, and it was, and it's right here. And that may gross some of you out, but it is sealed. And I don't love Twizzlers. They're alright. They're like bag filler level of a Halloween thing, but I figured I held on to it so I could have it while I told this story during Super Auto Pets. So that was my free little like post-Halloween candy find on the ground. And it wasn't in like the middle of a busy road. It was like a side street. It clearly wasn't ran over by a car or whatever. So I'm having it right now. Yeah, that's a Twizzler. Now, I've been losing. I have noticed that. Minotaur not doing as much for me. No needle found. No needle found. Do I just buy another thing here? Level 2 Mantis would be really nice here. Well, level 2 Owl and level 2 Mantis. Oh, look at you having a level 2 Owl. My stats are better. Oh yeah, we got this one. See an enemy would also work. I don't know if I never saw one or if I just ignored it or something. Okay. Leveling the owl would be for long term. Leveling the mantis would be for immediately. And we're at 7 wins. I think we go for the immediately factor. You know, if I had not put the... I should have put the Yggdrasil fruit on the owl, because then maybe I could... Like, if I did this behind these two, this would do its start of battle first, because it's higher attack, right? And then I could transform it to have it a good ability after. That would have been a smart thing to do. It might still be a smart thing to do, but let me do this, because maybe I get a... That's not it. That's not what I was looking for. I was looking for something a little bit more than that. I was looking for something a little bit more than that. I'm still kind of tempted to do that, if I'm honest with you. I can level that. Okay, we can get levels next turn. You like the Silky idea? Yeah, I still might do it next turn anyway. Let's see how this level 2 Mantis goes. They're gonna have a big dog, I would assume. It's pretty big, it's not that big. Not that big. Okay, do this first, do it right. Do this first, because otherwise you get screwed and it replaces what's in here. So don't screw that up. Should've... I am going to do this, actually, by the way. This, 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 and... we got the system going. Why do people booby trap candy with needles and blades on Halloween? So that's the thing, they basically don't. That's basically not real. How did I just lose? What happened? How big was their thing? Theirs must have been huge. Oh, behind! Alright, that's my bad. That's my bad, y'all. That's my bad. I didn't realize it said behind. Behind? Okay. Orchid Mantis, I mean... If I get a Mantis, that's pretty good. See an enemy if it was earlier in the game, but Orchid Mantis because this is where we are. Do I care that much about +3 health? Not really. This costs 2. This and this. I feel like this team's pretty good, but it did miss a little bit of its factor by not being a level 2 owl in the middle. How's this gonna go? What the hell was that animal that I just saw? What was that? What was that, like, shark with tentacles on the bottom half of it? What was that? I ain't never seen something like that before. What the? Level 3 on here is just, I'm sorry, it's more important than that, I think. Right? I mean, they're level 2 faint prets, but I think level 3 this is also a pretty big deal, so. That was a Luska? I feel like that doesn't even sound like a real word. Roll. I will do this. I will sell this. I will take an owl. I will buy the owl. I will roll. I will... probably rather cornucopia than buy and sell just for 3 health. Steak. I love that steak on you. That's great. That's fantastic. The tasty tugboats. What do we got? That's a pretty strong team, but this stake is gonna, well, you're gonna get, we transform again? We got this, we got this, we got this, okay. That was my first Orchid Mantis level 3. I probably usually only get it to level 2 before I win. I am happy that I did this. This change to the, whatever this thing's called again. The Silky Monkey, whatever it is. That was a good decision. That was a good decision. I'm happy about that one. Also, again, showing that the team that I kind of, I mean, it's probably obvious to everyone else, but it seemed like it would be the best strategy. 4 squad stuff scaling, and lo and behold, it was a bit. Now this will not be the case. Stream-wise this week, it has been, this is like the exact same start as last time, except I'm doing the dogs instead. The trumpets instead of the double mice. We did some scary game demos, plus a 3D platformer called Big Hops. And then Wartime Wednesday. On Halloween stream, we did Peak. I beat Kirby Star Stacker, insane difficulty, all the way through level 50 and beating it. And then today, played a game called Egg. Just Egg, that's the name of it. Just Egg. Well, this looks familiar, doesn't it? This looks familiar. Okay. 2 pets in the back. I mean, if you're just gonna give it to me again, I'll take it. Probably should sell the mouse, but I'll wait this one turn for this, for the money boost. You still think Jump Summon can compete? I think so. It probably has to win a, whoa, that guy was big. Oh, he was getting the attacks too. Yeah, this is the exact same team. I know, pretty sweet, right? I think I should sell this though, so that we have the 4 spot, and I'll give the health to this time. I mean, I wasn't going out of my way to make this team, it just made this team. So that's cool, I guess. It might look weird doing this, but I feel like I'd rather almost just sell this, so that we have the force. Yeah. What am I supposed to do when they keep giving it to me? What do I do when they give me the exact same team again? What's a guy supposed to do? What is a guy like me supposed to do when that happens? Now we would rather do the cherry this time. If I did that correctly, that would be good. That would be pretty. There's the cherry. I will do that. So now I don't even need this, but I'm probably gonna keep this turn, at least. And then do this, and this. I'm not gonna freeze the mouse, because I'm not really looking to do the selling right now with the shrimp. They got me beat here, surely. Oh, I don't even get the money boost this time. I just assume they're gonna make a dog that's too big, yeah. That dog too big, alright. You don't have enough, well, I guess we do if we do this, plus that. Kind of weird, we lose out on the value thing though. Pet lost perk, give it melon slice or friendly. What if I just take this to, what if we just take this because it's an ability and then we get rid of this so that we still have this going? Sure. I'm not trying to level 3 you, let's not get crazy. You're just here because you're interested. Wait, hold on, maybe I can pivot to a worse team because it's not gonna be the same team. We can do the Garanik, Yeti, Crab, probably not that great strategy because they need to have perks for it to work strategy. Melon armor, the melon slice, didn't matter at all. Okay, very good. Sorry, my Windows taskbar popped up and was causing some trouble. Good thing these things are gonna sell for a lot, because they... And it does sell for a lot. I'm at 2 health. I feel like I have to take this level now so I can spawn a 10-10. 10-10. That gave me 4 gold. That's so sick. That's so sick. I need to give you a perk that you can lose so that you can then get a melon slice. Alright. Alright. Wow, they really did want me to level this dueled caterpillar, huh? Alright, I did a whole bunch of nothing. Look, I went in the wrong direction on purpose. Because I had just done that team. Although... now all of a sudden I'm running into a bunch of Gyarados, even though I've never ran into one, I feel like, before this. Too bad it can't make itself cost more, huh? I probably should just get rid of you now. Let's be honest with ourselves. Probably should just get rid of that guy. Not really trying to level 3 you, but I guess we can do it for being different and interesting. No, I was trying to think of like doing this together. There's things, but it doesn't. It's not. That's not the way. There's no way this is good. Just to be clear, there's no way this baguette's a good idea. But imagine if we get double perk removal, double snipe. We get 1. Hey, it did do a snipe. It did do a singular snipe. If we're not doing Owl, we could try Leafy Sea Dragon. We're doing Dimetrodon. Right now, at least. There's no way I have Dimetrodon achievement. No. And Dimetrodon works better later in the sense of, like, you can just have it on the 5-squad team if it's big anyway, because it'll just do a little bit of a buff, and it's like, oh, okay, that's nice, I guess. But I like that part of it. I do like that part of it. Yeah, I'll freeze it. It would have more attack than Dimetrodon, the Leafy Sea Dragon. Oh, you're saying it would work because it would disappear before the Dimetrodon. I see. Oh, a fellow Yeti crab user. Yes. It wouldn't anymore, though. I don't think. It's yeah, it's bigger than that now. It's a big old Trondon now. Big old Trodon now. Doesn't really make sense what I'm doing. I don't think I'm gonna stew. I think I would want targeted. A little bit of some targeted abilities. What am I looking to do at this point? Because to get to 10, we need more than just this. We probably need an Albatross to make these snipes do more. That would make sense. Right? What does that do? Yeah, that would be pretty good. And then 5th unit, you could just do... I don't know what you would do, actually. Not really any regular scalers that don't require a free slot, right? I mean, this does health, I guess. So then I don't know what you would do. Pineapple on the Yeti could do a little bit extra. You're not wrong about that. You're not wrong about that. Okay, alright. We're gonna get a Dimetrodon to show up in the shop. I buy the clownfish. I level these 2 guys to get... That is... What the... Oh, you've been outlining it. Alright, never mind. I'm not impressed, actually. I'm actually not impressed. Never mind, I take it back. I was initially a little bit impressed. Fudge, I messed it up. I didn't do the thing I said I was gonna do, so I'm doing this instead so that I still get to do it. A cow is pretty good. That's a pretty big Dimetrodon, to be fair. That's a pretty big Dimetrodon. Honestly, what I should still do is like Owl, really, if we were trying to win, and just not even bother with the Yeti Crab, but I guess I could also transform these guys after, huh? Like abilities, transform them both. That's not crazy. Not crazy. The question really is, do I get rid of the crab? I should get rid of one of them. Do I get rid of the crab, or do I just get rid of the clownfish? Feels probably weird to get rid of the clown. Ooh, I like that. Whatever. We're not actually caring that much about winning this one, because we're trying to do the funny shooty things. Okay, we're removing some stuff. What's that one do again? Oh, it does a guy, and then it worked. It worked. We're a long way to go. I just don't see it really being buy another clownfish to get another plus 2. It's basically buying a pair, right? I basically buy a pair and then get a gold back for doing that. That's probably not that worth it, but whatever. Whatever. I guess I'm doing it. Choose one. Actually, that is probably worth it. Do I want to give health to something? Not really. I guess I'll keep this because maybe it's something to buy and sell or whatever. At least it's an interesting team. Is it a good team? Well, we need an albatross, but okay. I mean, the melon slice, the melon slice there was pretty good. I'll say that. Shrimp, orchid mantis, sea anemone, owl. No, thank you. How about give me this? Pita bread. Pita bread. Yeah, I would definitely pita bread my gigantic Dimetrodon. That seems pretty good. Okay, maybe he's not gigantic. Let's calm down. But he is a big fella. He is a pretty big fella. I'm not blind, right? We haven't seen the albatross. Granted, I don't even really know what I would do with it now. Because this transform's not terrible. I guess what I should be doing... Yeah, well, I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't. Wow, we lost. Oh, we're at 1 health. Okay, here's what I should have done, and what I was about to say, basically. Unlucky, by the way, that it overwrote the, rewatch. That it overwrote the, this thing. The pita bread. Right? Let's see that again. So what I was going to say, by the way, was I should put the transformer behind the Garanuk so that it transforms the Dimetrodon and the Dimetrodon that the Dimetrodon spawns. Because those will both be bigger than the Garanuk. Because the Dimetrodon's ability at that point wouldn't matter. But anyway, that happens. And then unlucky here with that overriding that. If that overrides that, I actually think there was a chance we might have been able to draw. But you know, hard to know. Hello, tryhard. That's the person's name, by the way. Not saying the emote. Not that there's anything wrong with the emote. Tryhex is a legend. But I'm glad I at least tried something different. It was kind of fun to do. Maybe get an albatross in there or something, or just like not have Dimetrodon, have albatross in here, and then some kind of scaling somehow. And this could be a pretty fun team. So maybe I'll try to do that again since I started with that 10 win as it was. We'll run it back.